Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on another SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's ETN. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he's back to throw again on second down. He lets it go on the move. He's got his man in the open field. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's good as he throws it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw. It's ETN. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's escaping the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring out third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's ETN. Bringing pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is caught. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, they're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense facing second and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion makes it second down. Scanning the field, it's ETN. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's ETN. Looking for the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Gators begin a new series here, first and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Looking to throw. It's ETN. And now another deep ball here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. Gets it started with the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's ETN. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And they get the completion. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
the offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Extending the play now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. The 50. Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
On third and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead, probably 4-down territory. He's got it right near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts from inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Running with purpose. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
To throw, it's ETN. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's caught. and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Catch made on the right side.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter trailing, really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, tied. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. They'll throw it to the line here with the clock running. Looking downfield, it's ETN. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that they...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. On first down, it's play action. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Gets some space around the 30. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? A quick throw out left, complete.
Boy, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
He's looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Running through the tackle. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the